Most people believe that becoming a millionaire begins with money, but those who've actually built lasting success know it starts much earlier, in the quiet places of the mind where habits, beliefs, and reactions are formed long before life gives you the chance to use them. The psychology behind the millionaire mindset has nothing to do with shortcuts or unrealistic promises. It's about understanding how your thoughts influence your behaviors, how your behaviors shape your decisions, and how your decisions quietly build the future you end up living in. So let's slow down and explore this mindset in a grounded, mature way, not as a formula to get rich quickly, but as a way of thinking that helps you make better choices, avoid unnecessary mistakes, and create long-term stability and growth in your life. When you look at people who achieve financial independence, one of the first things you notice is their ability to think beyond the moment. They don't ask, "What do I get right now?" They ask, "Who do I become if I choose this?" They view decisions as seeds that either grow or die depending on the consistency you water them with. This long-term thinking isn't a talent. It's something they train through discipline, reflection, and a willingness to delay gratification when it protects their future. Meanwhile, most people remain trapped in short-term thinking not because they lack intelligence, but because they were never taught to see beyond the next step. They react instead of plan, they seek comfort instead of challenge, and they allow their emotions to dictate their choices, especially when it comes to money. Millionaire thinkers flip this pattern. They train themselves to make decisions from clarity, not impulse. The millionaire mindset also involves understanding the power of personal responsibility. People who grow financially over time rarely blame the economy, circumstances, or past experiences for where they are. They acknowledge those things matter, but they also know that staying stuck in blame only leads to stagnation. Instead, they ask, "What can I improve? What can I learn? What small step can I take today?" This shift from external blame to internal action may seem small, but it fundamentally changes how a person moves through life. When you tell yourself you have no control, you don't take any action. But when you believe even a small percentage is within your influence, you start noticing opportunities that were always there, but invisible to a mindset focused on limitation. Another important part of millionaire psychology is emotional management. Money triggers emotions. Fear, desire, excitement, anxiety. These feelings push people to make decisions that hurt them long term. Successful individuals learn to pause, breathe, and make decisions based on logic instead of emotional waves. They understand that chasing trends, panicking during setbacks, or copying others without thinking leads to disappointment. They build the habit of observing their emotions instead of obeying them. This emotional awareness helps them stay stable when others are scrambling, and stability often creates better decisions. Millionaire thinkers also build their mindset around growth rather than perfection. They know they will make mistakes. They know some decisions won't work out. But instead of viewing these moments as failures, they treat them as feedback. This simple shift in interpretation turns challenges into lessons and lessons into improvements. Someone with a fixed mindset shuts down when things go wrong. Someone with a millionaire mindset steps back, analyzes what happened, and adapts. The goal isn't to avoid problems. The goal is to become the kind of person who can handle them. And speaking of problems, here's a subtle truth. Many people stay away from challenges because they assume discomfort means danger, but discomfort is often the doorway to growth. Millionaire thinkers walk toward discomfort intentionally, not reckless risk, but healthy challenge, because they know the life they want lives on the other side of skills they haven't built yet and habits they haven't mastered yet. They understand that progress is rarely loud or dramatic. It's usually slow, quiet, and often unnoticed until the results suddenly become visible to everyone else. Another cornerstone of millionaire psychology is valuing time over money. Most people trade their time for small rewards because it feels safer in the moment, even if it keeps them limited in the long run. Millionaire thinkers constantly ask, Is this the best use of my time? Could I be learning something more valuable? Could I improve a skill, build an asset, or create something useful? They treat time like a precious resource, something that cannot be recovered once it's wasted. This mindset naturally pushes them to choose education over entertainment, discipline over distraction, and long-term fulfillment over short-term pleasure. They build habits not because habits are easy, but because habits create outcomes even when motivation fades. And they know motivation always fades. That's why they rely on systems, small routines that keep them aligned with their goals without needing constant inspiration. Finally, the millionaire mindset is deeply rooted in self-belief, but not the loud, ego-driven belief people often talk about. It's a quiet, steady confidence that says, "I may not be there yet, but I am capable of getting better." This belief is earned through repeated action, small wins, and consistent effort, not through positive thinking alone. Successful people don't wake up with magical confidence. They build it by showing themselves they can handle challenges, learn new skills, and adapt to new situations. And this self-belief fuels discipline, patience, and long-term focus. When you trust yourself, you don't need to rush. You don't need to compete. You don't need to impress anyone. You simply stay committed to your path. If you take anything away from this mindset, let it be this. You don't need to chase becoming a millionaire. You need to chase becoming someone who thinks clearly, acts intentionally, learns consistently, and treats their future with respect. The millionaire mindset isn't about money. It's about becoming a person who grows, adapts, and improves quietly, steadily, and with purpose. And when you shape your mind this way, you start creating a life built on clarity and direction, not confusion and impulse. You won't control everything, but you will control how you respond, how you think, and how you choose to move forward. And sometimes, that small shift is enough to change the entire path of your life.